Hey, thanks for meeting with me.
Hey, oh man, what up? What up, man? What up? How you do? How you do? I look your dog. She's very pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. It's a very dog. Nova, right? Yeah, Nova. What's up, Nova? What's up, baby? Nova! You got the reference. Yeah. 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 So, what's up?
You look good. You losing weight? You on a diet?
Yeah, man, I'm on the diet of I don't give a shit what goes into my mouth because it tastes good. But in a way, I do want to lose the weight, because I'm a fatty majig, as Fred said in his old videos. You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
Oh, I see. So, I just wanted to have your thoughts because last month you watched the Rocky movies with your mom for the first time, and I was wondering, what'd you think of that?
yeah, last month I kind of sat down and watched the Rocky franchise. Most of it, it was on Roku, and yeah, watched 1 through 5. Just want me to go through Rocky movies, see what I thought.
We could go movie by movie.
Yeah, we can do that, yeah. A little bit comfortable chair, Yeah, comfortable chair, Yeah. Okay, so Rocky 1, right? It was just beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, underdog story. Like, he wouldn't be boxer, like, in practicing. People told him, you're no good, you full of shit, man. But, he showed him, and he went and fought that Creed dude, Apollo. And he kicked his shit, man. And who could forget the training montage and, the Adrian, I love. The only thing that sucked about one, is that he lost, man. He lost.
Oh yeah, that was the one thing I didn't like. Was that he didn't win? That sucked. But you understand why they kind of did that to prove, I guess, in a way that even you can lose sometimes. Just sometimes, 'cause I was the only one.
Well, I don't give a shit. He trained all that time for 2 hours, but it was really days in his time, you know what I mean? Like, it was insane, man. Yeah, it's insane. But, Creed, Rocky 1, Creed, yeah, we'll get to that later, I suppose. Rocky was just an amazing feature film, and I couldn't wait to watch 2.
Hey, no need to get upset, man. No, just calm down. Just calm down. So, how about Rocky 2?
Rocky 2, man, I loved, I just loved, Creed, wanting to fight him again, because he thought, hey, I should have done better, which is what I like about Rocky, Throughout the franchise, he never let this shit go to his head, That's why you always root for him in all 6 Rocky films, and yeah, that's why you love seeing him in Creed. And I just love watching him beat the shit out of Creed, in 2, and that was depressing about Adrian going into a coma. That was sad as shit. And yeah, and then his little son was born, and that was just beautiful. I mean, the way they handled it, the way he, it was handled. Eventually, it turned beautiful. I mean, it was sad when Adrian was in a coma, and when he was born, he just, oh, that's a beautiful baby boy, you know what I mean? Yeah. So,
Yeah, it was a nice one. Creed was a dick, too. I got it. You're right. Dick and 2.
Rocky 3, I loved it because, Creed, from 2, he was a dick, but in this one, he was a friend, he was a true friend. He wanted to see Rocky beat the shit out of Mr. T, I pity that fool, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was a piece of Mr. T was a piece of shit in that movie, yeah, he was just, yeah, and that's what I loved about all those movies of Rocky, you know, like all these people that he fought, they were pretty much just begging to get the shit beat out of them, you know. Yeah. And I just loved their friendship that evolved in this movie, and then you see Paulie kind of being a dick in his biggest ways, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Where's that Pooch? Pooch, no. No. Come here. Come see me. Come see me. Alright. You have your priorities. It's a free country, you know? And, yeah.
Yeah, I liked how Creed and Rocky became friends, too. And I liked how you said the opponents in 2 and, well, pretty much all of them are just begging to get their ass kicked. So, 4?
Rocky 4, oh, this one was emotional in the beginning, you know. Creed fighting the Russian, and I like his butt, by the way. It's very pretty butt. But anyway, this Russian that he fought, man, this Russian was a dick. And these people that were with the Russian, they were a dick. And they should have freaking called off when he was beating the shit out of Creed. And I liked the part in Rocky 4 where they were like getting ready to fight, and then they, you know, hit each other's fists, and then, you know, Creed went up and it was like pure steel kind of rap. He's like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? So yeah, that was pretty cool and scary in a way. Then when he went down, all that was sad as shit, man. I don't know. And it's sadder scene in the Rocky franchise, you know what I mean? You know. And yeah. But I loved him, Rocky, going to Russia and training. You know, those movies in that franchise, they have the most beautiful training sequences with the video and the audio soundtrack. You know, it's wonderful. And I just love watching him beat the shit out of, you know, the Russian Drago. And I like to think of Rocky 4 as like the size difference as like a Furby. You know the Furbies, like those little creepy creatures from like the 90s when you were a child, when I was a child. And you know, he's fighting against, like, you know, monster truck. It's scary as shit, and it's like, holy shit. And then when you see him take down that Russian, it's like, holy shit, Christ exists. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just, oh my god, and training really pays off. That's the real message you should get from Rocky 4 after watching that final fighting scene, you know. And yeah. It was incredible. And I didn't like how they were injecting science in them. You know, that's cheating. And you know, I don't like no cheaters.
Oh yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, man. The Creed death was just, oh, terrible. Crying. Oh, it was terrible. 5?
Rocky 5, man, you know, it was good, you know. It was Paulie being an idiot again, you know. Paulie, what are you doing, you know what I mean? And he's just pure idiot in this one. You know, he pretty much gambled or made a poor decision and got this poor family off on the street. And then poor Rocky's son, you know, he's having a difficult time with this new kid that is introduced in this one, that he wants his father to help him fight, and then that kid ends up being a douche because he betrays Rocky, and then Rocky and his kid's relationship is strained, but then it gets stronger in the end. It's just beautiful in the fight scene in the alley. It shows, you know, don't be a dick, you know. If you're gonna fight, you gotta make sure that you can handle this fight. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna fight this guy. Boom! Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was a nice step down in a way to see him back to his original roots in a way, and seeing how his popularity from the end of 1 to 4 and then 5 with him going down in a way was kind of like how it affected him and how it affects his relationship with his family, which is pretty cool. Rocky Balboa.
Rocky 6, Rocky Balboa. Him as an old man retired, and it was beautiful seeing him get back in that ring and beat the shit out of that dude. And it stuck because he'd lost in that.
Yeah, I thought it was touching. I liked the girl that he walked him the first one that was like, "You suck, Rocky." Here she came back and she was kind of nice this time and stuff like that. That was cool. Creed, because I know you rented Creed. What'd you think of Creed?
Creed, that was beautiful. You know, the continuation of the Apollo story and Rocky training him and fighting and shit. And then, boy, that fight scene, he looked like shit going at the end. Hi there.
Hello.
And yeah, you know.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was very Rocky finding out that he had cancer, and Adonis being like, "Take care of yourself, or I'm not training, because you need to be here for me, like I'll be here for you." And that was just touching, man. That was touching. And what, I know you haven't seen it yet, but what are you most excited about seeing Creed 2?
Creed 2, I can't wait to see the Russian guy from 4, his son, you know, fighting Creed, and it's like a redemption story for Creed that, you know, for honor for his father, you know. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that was, I'm excited. So, yeah, well, thanks for talking to me.
I'll see you at Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, see you at Christmas.
Beautiful, you know, seeing him older and, you know, hey, I'm filming a video here. What's going on? I'm filming a video here. Anyway, Rocky 6, Rocky Balboa, stuck because he'd lost in that one, so yeah. So, I'm recording a video for YouTube, so if you don't want your vocal cords to be featured, you might want to shut up, you know, just saying. Creed, that was beautiful, you know, the continuation of the Apollo story and Rocky training him and fighting and shit. And then, boy, that fight scene, he looked like shit going at the end. Hi there.
Hello.
And yeah, you know, guy from 4, his son, you know, fighting Creed, and it's like a redemption story for Creed that, you know, for honor for his father, you know. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. I can't wait to see it.
Well, how about candy canes? Can't you get them and smash them up? Because they have no shiny. You can get them for $1 from her.
Alright, so, let's see, man. I'll see you at Christmas, I guess. I'll see you at Christmas, I guess.
That thing, it always